You already know them Alabama flounders are gonna want a good meat stick. That's gonna get them. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Capt.Collier here. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Brandon. I fish here along the Gulf Coast for just about anything and everything. Today, we are solo on the blackjack. Again, today I've only got a few hours to fish, but we're gonna see if we can make something happen. I was out here with the boys yesterday, fishing these same exact rocks right here. This is just basically a long stretch of rocks. There's been a bunch of bait out here, and we actually caught some nice trout while we were flounder fishing. So we're gonna see if we can catch both of those species today. Y'all know we gotta start with the topwater. This is the Southern Salt Bait Company Apex, brand new topwater. Very loud, we got a little chop on the water, and that is in the Mardi Gras color. I do like these topwater lures. They just came out, but they come standard with BKK hooks, which are very, very strong, durable, and rust resistant. Got that paired up with a 7-foot medium power, fast action star plasma rod and a Shimano Vanford 20-pound test braid, a 20-pound test leader. We're gonna quit talking, get out here, see if we can get a few topwater blow-ups, and then we will swap over to see if we can catch some flounder. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Just seen my first mullet jump. That's always a good sign, finding bait in the area. There was a bunch of pogies around here yesterday, and we've got the wind kind of blowing into our back here. We're just gonna let the wind pretty much push the boat, and I'm gonna use my trolling motor here to steer the boat when needed. But looks like we're gonna have a good, nice drift, and you can make some really, really long casts when you got some top waters or a heavy artificial bait on. And all we are going to be doing with this top water is walking the dog. This is a pretty loud top water, so it's going to, you know, throw off a lot of sound with this chop on the water. I like that loud popping noise, kind of grab those trout's attention, or redfish. Could be redfish here as well. And some of these rocks have points and cuts. There's mouths that kind of go up into this island. Those are kind of your points you really want to target, because they act as ambush points for these fish. It doesn't really look like much to us, but when you've got a point and you got water coming around, I mean, it's an easy meal for these fish. And of course the rocks attract the bait fish. So with all this being said, we're hoping there's going to be some fish here early this morning. Where they at? Show them to me. Oh, there's a blow up. Come on. Oh, there we go, baby. There we go. It took a minute. Turn that trolling motor off. Oh yeah. Looks like a nice one. She's pretty tight to them rocks. Got the drag pretty loose. You always want to kind of play it easy with them on these top waters with these treble hooks. Could be foul hooked too. Yeah, I think she's foul hooked a little bit. Yeah, we'll be a keeper though. Come on up here, girl. First trout of the morning. Yeah, a little bit bigger than I thought. Not really long, but she is thick. Oh yeah. Shoot, yeah, that's probably a good 18, 19-inch speckled trout on the top water this morning. I think we're gonna keep a few fish today. I normally don't keep trout, but got some family that wants some, so we're gonna throw her in the live well, and we'll put these poles down and see if we can get us another bite. Just made another little spot change, moved to some shallow water, started seeing a lot more mullet jump right up here around these rocks, so I think that's gonna be the key factor here. We gotta find some bait. Yeah, there's some pogies up here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Number 3 on the top water this morning. Let's see what we got here. Another trouts. Little troutski. Man, they are just so chunky. Not the longest, but man, are they thick. Getting ready to spawn. This is the thickest they will be right now. I mean, that's probably a 16-inch fish, but man, I could smell the slick that she's putting off from whatever they're eating. We're gonna measure her. Oh yeah, almost 17-inch trout on the top water, y'all. It's hard to beat a good topwater bite, which we haven't really had this morning. Only caught 3 so far, but when you do get those blow-ups, even if it is a smaller fish, it's always fun. Good keeper fish. Stick her in the live well with her friend. So we've made a swap to these Z-Man 4-inch big ballers. Got that in a pearl white color. White is a good all-around color. If you don't know what to throw, just throw white. And we're going subsurface because, you know, I just feel like they were kind of acting weird with the top water. So, and you're also hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. You're targeting flounder, trout, redfish, whatever it is. We'll hit this versus, you might catch a flounder on the top water. I've never done it before, but I think I've seen it done before. So, got that on an 1/8 ounce jig head. And we're going to kind of ease up these rocks, cast our way to them, and hopefully pick up a few flounder. I haven't really made any specific flounder targeting trips this year, but we have been catching a few on our trips and wading trips, just not really targeting them. So we're going to try and get us a few today. I don't expect us to catch a lot since it is still kind of early, or any really big ones, but you never know. It's always a ton of trash fish, air quotes, around these rocks too, like pinfish and croakers, stuff like that. That's another reason why I love throwing these Z-Man products is, I mean, you could throw this thing and get eat up for hours and still be just fine. Oh, there's a fish. Is that a flounder? Yeah. Look at there, y'all. 3rd cast. Nice flounder. Can we give them the yeet? We better not. We better get the net. They are notorious for coming off at the boat. That is a nice one. Boom. Woo-hoo-hoo. That is a good sign. Y'all, that's an 18, probably 18-inch flounder right there. There we go. That is biggest flounder of the year so far. 3rd cast in with the Z-Man big ballers. That is the 4-inch perfect hook set in the corner of the mouth. And she has got a hold of it. Gotta watch out for these teeth. When they get big, 20+ inches, they get some gnarly teeth. She wasn't coming off. Boom. Go ahead and get her in the live well. Hopefully she don't flop out of my hands. Shoot, she's almost 20. Yeah, 19 and a half, 19 3/4. Good looking fish. Not a bad start right there, y'all. I was just saying I didn't think we were gonna catch any bigger size flounder, but 3rd cast in and we've got almost a 20-incher. I ain't gonna lie, I almost thought that was a trout just because we had just caught one right here and it didn't really bite like one. But I'm assuming there's probably a few more. It's just kind of hanging up under this limb right here. They love getting around structure. Anywhere they can hide and get behind. They are ambush predators, so they do move, but a lot of times they just sit and wait for bait to come to them. And we're only in probably 2.5, 3 foot of water right here. So I'm kind of working my lure pretty quick I like to cover a lot of water. I feel like your chances of catching more flounder is higher when you kind of work it a little faster versus slow, because they're not going to sit there and think about eating that bait. If they see that thing come across their face and they're hungry at the slightest bit, they're going to pounce on it. They're going to eat it. And they will chase a bait too. I've seen them chase lures before, fishing in clear water around the beach and whatnot. And then of course, after you make your fan cast, just kind of keep moving down. We'll probably hit this little stretch of rocks right here just because it looks a lot better than the rest of these rocks versus just a straight shot. Oh, there's another one, baby. There's another one. We got her. There we go. Oh, feels like another dang good one. Back to drag down a little bit. Staying down. Oh, everybody just calm down. She's only 15 inches. Man, she fooled me. Sorry, it's been a while since I've got on some flounder. Last year, to be exact, and she has got something very big in her belly. You can see it bulging out right there. Man, I set the hook on her pretty hard. I ripped her gills. Well, shoot, I was gonna throw her back, but I don't know if she'll make it. Man, yeah, right there. Unless that was already like that, which I doubt it. She is about 14 3/4. I normally don't keep fish this small, but I really don't think she's gonna make it. Well, geez, I have been working out, y'all, but I didn't know I was so strong. I was ripping the gills on their hook, on the hook sets. Maybe we can take it easy on the next one. That's 2 in about 10 minutes. I'm either in a really good spot or flounder fishing has done. Oh my goodness, I just got whacked. That's not a flounder. Golly, I got smoked. Trout. Boom! Nice keeper trout. See, sometimes that's all it is, y'all. They just want something subsurface. Something like this right here gets the job done. I knew there was fish here, but just couldn't get it done on the top water. Perfect keeper, probably 16.5-inch trout. Let the party continue. Just keep going. Shoot, there may have been fish where I was this morning. They just didn't want the top water. Make sure that drag's good and tight. Got another one, no way. Very next cast, there's some trout up here. Come on. Hey! Cookie cutters. Cookie cutters. Man. Woo, this gets me going right here, y'all. Look how thick these fish are right now. They got some shoulders on them. I think that makes number 3. Oh, 4. That's number 4 right there. When you finally get on a bite, y'all, you gotta keep the pace up, because just as quick as it starts, it'll end. And they are obviously right here in front of the boat. Ooh, just got smoked again. And see, I was just throwing right here with the top water and just not getting bit. But they are hammering this thing. That might be a flounder. Yep. Little small guy, he's probably 14. Let him go. I mean, that's 3 casts in a row. Fix our bait here. Push it up on that death grip jig head. She's good to go. Flounder, baby. Maybe not. Yeah, another flounder. Hey! It's hot right now. It's hot. Heating up. That would be another keeper. We're gonna let that girl go. A little smaller than I like to keep, unless they swallow the hook or you break their gills on the hook set. Then I like to fry them whole when they're that small. Man. Oh, you kidding me? Jeez, they are piled up on top of each other right here. Catching the same one. I ain't even gonna have to edit any of this. A little bit bigger. Yeah, we'll let her go. As good as this bite is, I think we can upgrade. And we got all year to keep flounder, so I feel bad for the East Coast guys. They don't really get a long season. They're probably mad at me for throwing all these flounder back if they're watching it. Here in Alabama, the size limit is 14 inches per fish, and we can keep 5 flounder a person. And that was just changed, I think 2 years ago or 3 years ago. It was 10 flounder per person, and the minimum size limit was 12, which is, in my opinion, way too small to keep. I mean, you see I'm throwing back 14 and 15 inchers. You just don't get a lot of meat off of those fish, versus if you give them just a few more months to grow. They're really fast growing fish. They would be 16, 17, 18 inch fish in a matter of a couple months. And man, the amount of meat that you get off those fish versus a smaller one is just wild. I did put a little Pro-Cure on this big ballerz as well, so it does have some scent to it. Sometimes it can matter. I've seen it make a difference, but more times than not really. We've got another one. Golly, this is crazy. Fired up. Oh, that's a trout. Nice trout. Another nice trout. This is just stupid, y'all. Oh, she choked it. I let her have it because I thought she was a flounder. Man. Get our sword pliers out. We can get that out. This is number 5. I think this is number 5 or number 6. Just straight up healthy fish. Beautiful big spots on them. Woo. There's another. Another one. I believe that's another flounder. One of them flatfish. Yep. One of them flat ones. Would be another keeper. We're not hurting for meat though. As you can see, that big ballerz, it's still in perfect prime time shape. I'm telling y'all, you fish on this lure all day. I've done it several times. Cannot beat Z-Man products. There's something. Yep. Another flatfish. I think it's another small one. Feisty. Nope, that's a trout. That's our last trout for a limit right there. It's quality fish. Quality stinking fish. Thank you, thank you. Man. You see that fish, it looks like he tore my lure up, but with this elastic material, you can just push it right back through the bait. And I promise, it's still good. Sometimes it can be a little tricky to work with, but just like that, it's good as new. And you can also get some, they make like fishing super glue, or you could just buy like Gorilla super glue and put that on the barbs of your jig head, and it's definitely not coming off then. If you do have an issue with it kind of sliding off the barb. So I think we'll probably make a few more casts, see if we can pick up one more good keeper flounder. You already know, before we leave a good bite, we gotta try and throw something stupid to catch a fish on. And I just was looking what I had in the box. Got a little perfect size 3-4 inch, let's see, not a Slim Jim, Simms meat stick. So we're gonna break this bad boy open and see if we can catch a flounder on it, because flounder bite's hot. I might only get one shot with this as far as setting the hook. Let's see if we can rig this up. You already know them Alabama flounders are gonna want a good meat stick. That's gonna get them. Let's hope he's still over there. I mean, it does not look appealing at all. But let's see. I swear, if we catch a flounder on this dang meat stick, just hoping it doesn't get soggy on us and come off. It might take a few casts, but I think we can get it done. Oh, no way, no way! On the meat stick! He just spit it out right there. That was like my 6th cast with it. And that's bigger than the other ones we were catching. That's when you know you in them good. You done messed up, dude. You going in the box. Just barely got him by the skin. All right, Simms Meat Sticks, I need y'all to sponsor me. They catch flounder. Oh my goodness. All right, we are back throwing the big ballerz 4-inch. I'm gonna see if we can pick up one more and call it. I just hate leaving feeding fish, especially when you catch one on a dang meat stick. You know, it's hard to leave when it's like this. But I do need to get back to the house. Got some things I need to do. Got the baby at the house waiting on me. Amber, she's about to be 9 months old. Time is flying by. I love fishing, don't get me wrong, but I hate being away from that baby girl for too long. If you got kids, I'm sure you understand. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. It's only 9:30 in the morning, but after that bite we just had, it's kind of hard to top that. And we got enough time to get back to the house, clean all these fish up that we did keep. I think we got I know we got a limit of trout, which is 6 per person. Then we got 3 flounder in there, and you know, we probably caught 15 or so in a matter of 30 minutes. And then of course we caught the one on the meat stick. Pretty much all of them, except for one flounder on the meat stick, was caught on the 4-inch Z-Man Big Ballerz. Definitely one of my favorite lures and companies, Z-Man products. It's hard to beat those. So, but we do plan on doing some more flounder fishing this year. So if y'all are new to the channel and y'all enjoy any kind of inshore, saltwater, and offshore as well, we're gonna be doing that. But mainly flounder. Really looking forward to the flounder fishing here in the next couple months. It's only gonna get better from here. So if y'all enjoy it and y'all are not subscribed to the channel, please go down and hit that subscribe button. It's free. Also hit that like button for me to share this video for more people to see. And if you are subscribed to the channel, as always, surely appreciate you. We'll catch y'all back out on the water next time.